are the true artists. So let's get together, see what we can uncover. One that defines your world, gives you truth and life. One that excels, special reminder, guide your way through this shadow world.
And oh man, your boy is kind of hype and excited, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy kind of hype and excited. I can't even lie to you. I can't even lie to you. Go ahead and know what I'm saying. Boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, how are we doing today? How are we feeling today? Playing on my Steam Deck right now, loving the game. I'm glad to hear it. Well, those of you who aren't aware, in case you hadn't heard the news, today is officially Persona 3 Reload Day. Little fact about me. Some of y'all know, most of you should, some of you may not. Your boy's a Persona fan, okay? I played Persona 5 when it released, and it quickly became my favorite game of all time. Big shout out to the homie Afro Senju for putting me on. Because when Persona 5 was coming out, he was so excited that he wanted me to play the game. He bought it for me and said, bro, please, I will buy you this game if you'll play it, right? And I wasn't really all that interested in it. It was like, it's just a free game. He gassed it up, it looked cool, whatever. I try it out, right? Buys me the game, it gets in, I play it. And in like 2 weeks, I have like 200 plus hours in the game. And yeah. And so I eventually went on to play Persona 4 Golden. And for a while now, I've been wanting to play Persona 3. And I thought about emulating it. I went back and forth about, do I want to play the original version or FES? Do I play portable? Do I wait? Do I play it now? And it feels like for years now, there's always been like these constant rumblings and talks about, oh, there's going to be a reboot or a remake or a remaster or a re-release, whatever, right? And so at one point, I thought about emulating the game. And I got it, and I hadn't played it because it's one of those games where I was really excited to play, and I knew that I had to have a lot of time dedicated to be able to play, enjoy it the way that I really want to enjoy it, right? And so I hadn't really gotten around to it. I put that off because there were talks about a re-release coming to like Steam and everything like that. And eventually we got Persona 3 Portable, which I bought, but I didn't play it right away. And then as time went on, we started to hear about Persona 3 Reload, which was the dream come true of Persona 3 being completely remade in the likeness of Persona 5. Modern graphics, visuals, everything like that, the voice acting, man, I cannot express to you guys how excited I am for this game, how hype I am. I've been waiting for this for a minute because I've never played Persona 3 before. And so for this being my first time experiencing it, I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait. Beyond that, this is a sponsored stream. So huge shout out to Sega for sponsoring the stream. That's why you see the hashtag sponsored and the hashtag Persona 3 Reload in the title. But don't get it twisted. I pre-ordered this game. I pre-ordered not only just this game, but your boy got the collector's edition, which I did do an unboxing video for, and it just finished rendering. So if you want to see the unboxing, that will be up on the channel later. But they didn't send that to me. I purchased this game with my own money. They sent me a code for the game, but I had already bought it. I was gonna play this anyway. I wasn't originally planning on streaming it until they reached out to me and was like, would you like to do a sponsor stream? And of course, I was like, I was gonna play it anyway. I wasn't gonna stream it, but since you're begging, I guess I could give them a stream day of release. You know what I'm saying? And so, here we are. The sponsor itself is only for about 2 hours, but I'm probably gonna be playing the joint for more than 2 hours. I ain't gonna hold you because your boy is hype. With that being said, also, if y'all want to do me a huge favor and throw some likes and some retweets on this tweet, that would be greatly appreciated. Because the social post is also part of the sponsor, so the more engagement and traction on that, the better. Obviously, if you know what I'm saying, if you want to go ahead and get your hands on the game, if you haven't purchased it already, feel free to hit the link that shows up in the chat through the bot, as well as in the title card below the stream. the Persona 3 image, you just click on that, it'll take you to the website. You can go ahead and get your hands on the game. With all that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping, boys. Oh, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. You have a personal link for buying the game you should pin? I do actually. So let me go ahead and quickly make a pin for that. Because I have a command for it, like, or I have a bot for it in the chat, but pinning it would also be cool. So let me go ahead and grab that link real quick. Good thinking. Eunice, can you pin it for me? I don't know why, but I can't pin messages anymore. Like the feature just doesn't work for me. Thanks, Bun. Greatly appreciate it. Moi. Also, quickly, let me just do this. All right, let's get it.
Nothing amazing happens here. Everything is ordinary.
Yo, YXT, thank you for the 8 months. Greatly appreciate that. Also, I haven't seen like the majority of the trailers, reveals, teasers, spoiler. Like I know next to nothing. I've seen next to nothing. So this is all pretty much brand new to me, boy. Hey, 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 hey. Oh man. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa. Hey, hey there, Mitsuru. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can I get some Asakura Wise and some Asakura bangers in the chat, please? Hey, whoa, yeah. Okay. Oh, I need the chat flooded with bangers right now. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, what happened? I think I accidentally hit a button. No! Nah, we gotta run it back. I think I accidentally hit a button while I was dancing. Nah, it must be done over. Run it back. You hate to see it. Putting the controller down. Big pain Pecco. I was vibing and grooving and moving. Just a bit too much though. But it's alright though. It just gives us an excuse to run that shit back. Cause low-key, I wanted to hear it twice anyway. Fell to my knees. My fault, gang. Yo, Hannah, what's good? It's been a minute since I seen you. Take two from the top. Action. Skill issue. I'm not very skilled, okay? Run it back. Run it back where it applies. All right, chat. You know what to do. Bangers. Bangers. Run them up. Run them up. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Hey.
Crazy how time flies when I wonder if the path is in the right direction. But I do believe things come to light by accident when your name's on. Sounds like it's meant to be.
Wake up, space made when things fall apart. What matters at the end is how you left them all. Fire in my soul, fire in my heart. Till you see me on the other side of stars.
Oh, the journey starts from where we did first day.
Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Sometimes this journey is about cliches. Out of power, destination, not override. No matter how far, how you go, how long can you live? Let's go get it burning your friend.
Ah, that's gas. That's it. Low key, that might be my new favorite opening. That might be my new favorite opening. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's get it. New game. Just play on normal. Oh man, Persona music is so undefeated. Wait a minute. Time waits for no one. All are equal in its flow. All lives born to their ends. You who would protect the glimmer of the finite future, you have a single year. Go forth and live in the time given to you. Even in these halcyon days of repose, let your heart guide you and never stray from its path. Are we Kingdom Hearts? Let your heart be your guide and keep face ass. Also, I might end up having to move my camera. I'm not sure where the best place for it is going to be. We'll figure that out once we actually get like in the game for real. You know what I'm saying?
Just put it to my head.
That's how we start.
And then pull the trigger.
Hey, yo.
Come on. There's no way I can't.
Your attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction. We apologize for any inconvenience. The next stop is
That's one way to kick things off. Holy. Tidy.
Iwatona. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
Why the sky turn green all of a sudden? Yo, Namek? Those are puddles of blood. Oh man, this is gorgeous. Yeah, we're gonna have to move the camera. I think for now, I'll put the camera up here. If I need to move it someplace else, then we will. But for now, we're gonna put it here. I should probably read the song. That's where I'll be staying from now on. Should be just up ahead. Oh man. Better keep my distance. Looks a little dangerous. Danger's my middle name. And what y'all gonna learn about me? That's just blood. What y'all gonna learn about me is that when I play RPGs, I'll be walking around random places, checking all the nooks and crannies and shit. Looks like the entire station is undergoing construction. Seems like the place is under construction. Probably best if I don't trespass it. None of the buttons are lit up. Guess the elevator's out of order. Looks like the power's out. The light in the phone booth is off. Guess the power's out. Dorm doesn't seem to be on the map. Anything else around here? Oh, can't go that way. All right. Oh. I should head to the dorm. But which way is the dorm? It is not on the map. Is that a coffin? Coffin-like object. Is this a coffin?
Nothing amazing
Oh,
happens.
some immune alerts. I appreciate you though, Beam. Thank you for the 29 months. I greatly appreciate it. I may or may not already be on. This game is, man. I'm immune alerts, but I appreciate y'all. I'll read them periodically. Wonder what's in these things. These things are everywhere. Can I go up these stairs? It's like these stairs lead to the second floor. It's late. I should really head to the dorm. I'll head to the dorm when I'm getting ready. Give me a minute. I'm checking out the area. Where did everyone go? Won't budge. Hey, that fella tried to open it. Dorm. I guess this is it. Persona 3 Reload.
Welcome.
Maybe I should raise the camera a tiny bit. Let's go, or we might put it to the other side. This might be fine, but I'm gonna go up here for the moment. Like I said, we gonna figure out the camera situation. It's gonna be a work in progress.
You're late. I've been waiting a long
Nigga?
time.
Oh, okay.
If you wish to proceed, sign your name here. It's a contract.
A contract for what? What am I signing?
There's no need to be scared. All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
I'm a grown man. I do that anyway. Please sign your name here. I don't want to name myself Lotus, to be honest. I want to name myself something else. I didn't think about this, but I'm thinking Kaede. Let's go with Kaede Rukawa. I want to change that. I want to name myself something else. Looking at my manga collection to see if I can think of any names of characters that I'd rather name myself after. Kaede Rukawa is the name of my favorite character from Slam Dunk. I'm going with that. Yo, Nightlife Games, is this your first time experiencing Persona 3? Yes, it is, and thank you so much for the super chat.
Good.
And Xavier, thank you for the
Time
70.
is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes. And so, it begins.
And I'm gonna love this game so much.
Who's there? How are you here at this hour? Don't tell me.
She got the blicky on her thigh.
Wait.
Yo, chill. Oh, hey there.
Huh? The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Mitsuru's a student? This whole time I thought she was like a teacher or something.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student.
She's a student?
It was a last-minute decision to assign.
I thought for
him.
sure she was a
He'll
grown
eventually
woman.
be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see.
I dead always thought she
This
was like a
is
grown
Yukari
woman.
Takeba. She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
Call me Takeba.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
You don't sound very enthused.
It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the second floor. Your things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest?
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me. Here's your room. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's all the way at the end here.
Always putting the niggas at
do
the
you have
back.
any
I see how it
questions?
is.
Huh? Contract?
Oh, so
What
you
are
playing
talking
stupid.
about?
Oh, true. Yukari doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about.
Can I ask you something? On
Go
your
for
way
it.
here from the station, was everything okay?
I mean, other than like the puddles of blood and all the coffins everywhere and the sky being green and there just being this weird miasma in the air, it seemed like a regular Tuesday, Ayana.
You don't know? I guess that means you're fine. Well, okay. Don't worry about it then. I'd better get going. I'm sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Yeah, like one of them being, what the fuck is up with the gun? You're like 15? Like probably like 16, 17 actually, but still. Life in the dorm starts today. The room came pre-furnished and everything. It's spent. I should put my things in the closet and get to bed early. Saving your game progress. You can save your progress in the game by pressing the start button. Saving is possible whenever start is displayed on the screen. Okay. Uploading save data to the network. By saving your game in the network slot, you can upload save data online instead of saving it to the main console storage. You will need an account for PlayStation Network to utilize a network slot. Game data saved using this method can be transferred between PS4 and PS5. However, trophies earned during gameplay on one console will not transfer to another console that you transfer your save data to. Keep in mind, certain trophies cannot be earned unless you start a new game from the beginning or with clear data, if you have not already earned them. Also, trophies based on numerical values, such as completing an action a certain number of times or attaining a certain amount of something, will be reset to 0 upon transferring to a different console. Rewinding to a previous point. When you save your game, it also saves a little bit of your past. You can go back to that time by opening the menu with triangle, going to system and selecting rewind. Oh, that's cool. So that's kind of like, that's crazy. I didn't know this was a thing, but there was a feature. We were talking about this recently on Twitter, where I was like, you guys remember like the old Pokemon games like Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green? Remember when you would start those games up? Like if you'd been away for, well, regardless of how long you'd been away, but like whenever you would load your save file, it would go through like a quick little recap. It was just a few seconds, but a quick little recap of like the last few things that you did the last time you were on the game. So if you were away for like a week or more, it's like, oh, okay, this is what I was doing when I left off. And it kind of refreshed your memory on how to get back to it, which is something that I was like, I wish more like RPGs and other games did that, because I'm one of those people that like, I might start a game and then like, I'll be really into it and then I'll put it down for a while. And it really sucks when you get like a decent ways into a game. Like when you play a game for like a couple hours and you set it down and then you come back like months later, it's like, I'm gonna just start over. But like, let's say you invest like time, like hours upon hours into a game. And then for whatever reason or another, like you kind of set it down and like a week goes by, then like a month goes by, and the next thing you know is it's been a while since you played it. When you pick it back up, you're like, man, I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. And you've been gone for so long. It's like, I low-key want to start over, but also I don't want to start over because I was so far. And just having like a quick little recap rewind feature, that's kind of really appreciated. Now that being said, I don't know how much use that's going to get out of me, because I plan on, saying no life in this, but it is a welcome feature for this game and it should be in others. When you select a rewind slot, you'll be returned to a point where you could roam freely shortly before you saved your game. Note that the rewind function does not save your new starting point automatically. If you use this function, make sure you continue to save your game as necessary. You can check the tutorials that have been displayed before by opening the menu with triangle, going to system and selecting tutorial. Nice. Let's go ahead and make our first save file. Nice. Got a little desk, got a little mini fridge. It's the fridge. There's nothing in particular that I want to chill right now. Reflection looks tired. I should put my stuff away and go to bed early. It's the heating and cooling unit. It's not turned on because it's a comfortable temperature this season. Desk is clean and organized. I should be able to focus while studying here. Better put my stuff away in the closet for now. Accessing downloadable content. Purchased DLC can be redeemed by checking the closet in your room. I should put my stuff away in the closet. I actually do have DLC that I forgot to enter the code for. It's mostly just a bunch of costume sets, right? Which I'm not too concerned about. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'm not really too worried about it right now. All right, let's head to bed. Sleeping in your bed will allow you to advance forward in time, proceeding to the next day. School starts tomorrow. I should go to sleep early so I'm ready for the first day of school. Tuesday.
It's Takeba. Are you awake?
Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay? I've been
Slept
asked to show
aight.
you the way to school. Are you ready to go? Great. Let's head out. This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh?
Beautifully animated cutscenes, by the way.
I honestly love the ride here. It almost feels like we're flying over the ocean. Oh, by the way, our school's at the last stop.
And this is way cooler than how I got to school back in the day.
Have you heard of it? The whole
Bro,
thing's man-made.
what?
And our
I wish I
school's
rode a
that
monorail
far
over the
away.
ocean on the way to school.
Oh, look. There it is now. Morning. Well, here we are. Allow me to welcome you to Gekukan High School. I hope you like it. You'll be okay on your own from here, right? Let's see. I
I'll
guess
figure
you
it
should
out.
Go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is over there on the left. They'll tell you more when you get there. Oh, that about does it. Any questions before I go?
Yeah, where's your gun?
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey,
There.
about last night. Don't tell anyone what you saw, okay?
The blicky? Yeah. It's just banger after banger in this game, by the way. There's a crowd forming in front of the bulletin board. Maybe I'll take a peek before going to the faculty office. Also, check. You guys let me know how the volume is. Also, I apologize if I'm not like super attentive to chat. Obviously, I'm invested in everything, so I'm gonna be reading chat a ton while I'm playing. But volume levels okay and everything. Volume is great. Volume is good. Good. All right, bet. Use R to rotate the camera. Pressing R3 will recenter the camera behind the protagonist. Hold up to focus your view closer in on the protagonist. Pressing down will reset the camera. In some locations, the camera will be locked in place. Whenever it's available, using the camera will help you get a good sense of your environment. Playing Persona again. This is great. This is great. Anyway. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? What should I do? Oh, great. I'm the worst teacher ever.
Oh, there it is. Class F, huh?
You look kind of grown to be a student, I ain't gonna lie.
Homeroom teacher is... What? Miss Toriumi? I guess she is older than me, but...
What's that got to do with
hoping
it?
to be with Miss Kano.
He's trying to get the baddie teacher. There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyways. I mean, high-key, that's kind of true. There's like 3 people I've talked to in the last year that I went to high school with. You know what I mean? And honestly, at this point, it's been a while since I've talked to anyone I grew up with and went to school with. Like, I don't... And like, you know, when you're in high school, you think some of those friendships are going to last forever. And in some cases they do, right? It's not to say that everybody you meet in high school is going to be completely irrelevant and that everyone will fade and drift apart or whatever, right? But like, I would say like 95 to 99% of people that you meet or know growing up in school or go to high school with, you will never see again once you graduate or ever talk to again. It just be like that sometimes. And if you're one of the lucky few that develops a close bond with somebody and you have a friendship that lasts years beyond high school, that's great. But it's not gonna be the case for most people.
Cuz, what are you doing? Why are you wearing a jersey?
What do you mean, why? We've got practice after class, remember?
But we've got to attend the opening ceremony and go to class before all that. Hurry and head into your classroom so you can change into your normal uniform.
What? But I just... Okay, fine. Just quit glaring at me. So where's the bulletin board with all the class assignments?
It's literally right there, Cause. You're in class F. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you all the time. You got that?
What are you, his babysitter?
Good grief.
Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers. We've lived longer than them. And Moriyama and her friends had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need to get back to managing the shop. Even you're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. All right. Want me to order more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Huh? The faculty office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. She kind of looks like Hifumi. Tiny bit. The eyes are definitely different, though. The class rosters are posted. My name is added on a small note off to the side. Class 2F, Kaede Rukawa. The name Yukari Takaba is also on the list. Seems that I'll be in the same class as her.
Now, listen closely.
A true man should always carry the fiery soul of a samurai within them.
He's spitting.
Our school curriculum nurtures the samurai spirit within our students so that they contribute to society.
Oh la la, how wonderful. I wish to set my soul on fire.
You set my soul on fire. Hold on, wait a minute. I love you. You set my soul on fire. If you know, you know.
Here, my boy. Though you hail from a foreign land, the samurai spirit burns within you all the same.
All right, we got our little resident baguette boy. Oh, hey, girl.
The library?
You look familiar.
Strange. I even made sure to check the map, but where am I?
It seems to be the faculty office. Should I go in? Indeed, we shall.
Oh, are you the new student?
Yes, I am.
Huh.
Kaede Rukawa.
You're a second year, correct?
Indeed, I am.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
Yeah, I get around.
Let's see. 10 years ago, your parents...
We don't talk about it.
I'm sorry. I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read this beforehand.
No, it's fine. I'm used to it.
I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Glad to be here.
Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Come on, I'll show you the way.
If her name wasn't clearly different from Yukari, I would think that was her mom or something. They look very similar.
School year is upon us. I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
Facts.
When applied to student life, this means...
Principal continues with his speech.
Hey, you came to school with Takeba-san this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. You must be pretty close, huh? What's the deal
Actually, we
between
just
you and
met.
her? Oh, and does she have a boyfriend? Nobody seems to know.
I don't know.
Oh, really? I thought you might know, but I guess not. Wait, how close are you guys?
Who's that? Someone's talking. Sounds like it's coming from Miss Toriumi's class.
Hey, shh. Be quiet. You're gonna get me in trouble.
You're gonna get me in trouble. Stop.
Sup, dude? How's it going? What? Don't look at me like that.
Well, you're full of energy.
Me? Call me Junpei. Junpei Yuri. I transferred here when I was a second year in middle school. Pretty tough being the new kid at first, you know? So I just wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
Yeah, I'm sure you're such a swell fellow.
Hey, it's Yuka-tan. Didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
There you go again.
So I take it Junpei's our Ryuji or Yosuke.
Okay?
What? I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
It must be fate. Yeah, I don't know.
Funny, huh?
Hello? Are you forgetting I'm in this class too? Anyway, I gotta ask. I heard you guys walk to school together. What's up with that? Come on, get the dirt.
I'll give you a knuckle sandwich. You won't pipe down, nigga.
What are you talking about? We just happen to live in the same dorm. Why do people always jump to conclusions? Have rumors been spreading about this already? Oh, I'm worried. Hey, you didn't tell anyone about you know what, did you?
Oh, you mean that blicky you had? That gun you pulled on me last night? No, I didn't tell anybody that you own a gun and that you pulled it out on me last night. You was gonna shoot me in cold blood when I showed up to the dorm. Why would I ever tell somebody you had a gun? That would be crazy. That Yukari has a gun. Why would I tell everyone that Yukari Takaba has a gun? My fault.
Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, okay?
Okay, I won't tell anyone that last night you had a gun.
What?
Last night?
Wait a minute, don't get the wrong idea. Listen. I just met him yesterday, and there is absolutely nothing between
Just
us.
met yesterday, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez, I have to go now. There's something I need to take care of for the archery team. You better not start any more rumors.
Ah, who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway.
Cell 2G.
My fault.
She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here, and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You're the man. Well,
2000 watts. Yeah, yeah.
Dude. You're ready to head out? We can walk to the station together. Yo!
Should we also take a look around the school while we're at it? I'll just follow you around. If you want to leave, head for the front entrance. And talk to these dweebs. Don't you feel completely lost whenever you transfer to a new school? Well, I also moved a lot when I was a kid, and I transferred back and forth between schools quite a bit. But the thing is, like, I never really struggled to make friends, but I also was never somebody who wanted a ton of friends either. So if I just had like 1 or 2 people I was cool with, that was fine. Like, especially when I was in middle school, like I bounced back and forth between middle schools a lot. But also like a lot of people I went to elementary school with got split up between these 2 schools that I ended up going to. So it was like, even the first time I transferred, which was in 6th grade, I didn't go to a new school and then knew completely nobody. It's not like I moved to a new state. Like I just moved around within my city a lot. And that would kind of bounce me between different districts and stuff. And I would have to switch schools and shit. But it's like, I never went to a school, like a new school, and just had like knew absolutely nobody. Like there was always at least a few people who I had met or known at some point. This is the 2nd floor, and the one below has a faculty office, club rooms, and more hands-on classes. If you go down either of the 2 staircases, you'll be able to reach the front entrance. Pubescent student is this nigga's name. Hey, new kid. You have no idea how lucky you are. Surrounded by cute girls in 2F, like Takaba-san. Keep it in your pants, brother. Oh, you're that transfer student. You gonna join a club or something? I'm thinking about it. Well, club activities suck anyway. You have to socialize and be considerate of other people. I guess it's a good way to make new friends, but I also just want to enjoy high school, you know? I didn't do any clubs or extracurriculars at all in my entire time at high school. You know, I didn't even know that we had like the majority of the shit that my school had till like my senior year. Like when I found out we had like an anime club and swim club and like all this extra shit that we had, I was like, I have never heard anybody ever talk about any of this. I've never heard a teacher say anything. I've never seen a meeting. I've never seen a poster on the board. Like I didn't know we had any of that shit. And I was like, oh, I guess that type of shit just happens on TV shows and shit. I guess my high school was just boring, which it was, but anyway, new school years sure are rough. New teachers, new classmates. It's exhausting having to start over every year. And another thing too is that like, I don't know, my high school experience was pretty whack for the most part. And my senior year was very unconventional in some ways. And I don't really know how I just fell through the cracks, but like, I was very uninformed. I was very educated. You know, I was in, you know, AP classes. I did well on tests and exams, and like I got good grades and stuff. But when it comes to like applying for colleges and knowing about extracurriculars and like basically just all the extra stuff that basically just goes beyond the classroom, I didn't know about any of that. And I don't know how, because it seems like everyone else knew. And it's like I don't know, like for example, like when it got to the time for people to start applying for colleges, By the time I applied for the first time to a university, which I ended up deciding not to go to college anyway, but by the time I submitted my first application, people were already getting letters back saying that they had been accepted. I was like, whoa, where was I when everyone started sending out letters? And then also finding out that like one of the things colleges, you know, like to see on your shit is that, oh, are you part of any clubs? Do you do any sports? Are you part of any extracurriculars? I was like, and I remember talking, I was like, well, our school don't really got any of that shit. And that's when I found they were like, no, we have this. And I was like, what do you mean? Since when? I've been here 4 years. We have what? I ain't met not nan nigga part of soccer club or part of motherfucking robotics club. I didn't know we had any of that shit. But yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to leave, you got to go floor down. What, did you forget or something? I was just talking to everybody. All right, let's go. Hey, Takaba-san. Oh, you're leaving now? You know how to get back, right? Junpei, don't go teaching Rukao-kun any weird stuff, all right? Yeah. Catch you later, Yuka-tan. You can tell how fashionable a person is by how they wear their school uniform. I'm gonna brush up on the latest trends to show off my best self. You got it, shawty. Oh, did you just transfer to our school? She's a Mitsuru superfan. She's just like me for real. Right, well, just so you know, the only person I'm interested in is Kirijo-senpai. He looks so stunning at today's welcoming ceremony too. Oh, someone's got a little crush.
Good grief.
Just because it's a new school year doesn't mean that students should be running wild. It's up to me to reinforce order. That is, once I've officially become a member of the disciplinary committee.
You think so?
You're making such a sour face again. Odagiri-kun? I guess some things never change. Did you hear? New transfer student's gonna be in 2F. Oh my gosh, what if he turns out to be really cute? Wanna go steal a peek? Oh yeah, apparently he's staying at, how do you say this again? Iwatodai? I don't remember how they pronounced it. The one Takaba-san's staying at. Isn't it kind of weird to transfer schools as a second year? I wonder if he was a troublemaker at his last school. I've been there, done that. Anyone new to talk to down here? Nope. I guess I'll be on my merry way.
Go.
Yeah, you ready to get out of here? Let's Blow's popsicle stand.
That's right.
Hey, my boy back there. That's my boy back there. That boy back there. That's my boy back there.
Oh, check out the jocks on their run. Say, you thinking about joining the club? Oh wait, new members gotta wait a while before they can apply. Your stop's at Iwatodai, right?
Iwatodai, okay.
Man, must be nice. Talk about living life wild and free.
Young and wild and free. Let it out. Sound of music really don't miss, by the way. Turn to the dorm. Anyone to holla at though? What's going on over here? We received a call from this area. Is everything okay? Not this again. It's the same as that weird syndrome being reported all over the news. Hey little girl, are you lost? Everyone's excited because school's starting, but I don't really care. News has been really weird lately. I even saw some policemen around earlier. Oh, guess a new school semester started. I was wondering why I've been seeing so many students around. The world's a strange place these days. These kids better prepare themselves for the future. Hey little boy, are you lost? My friend has a cat and it's so cute. I'm not allowed to have one though. So I just try to get my fill of cats by looking at strays.
Oh, you're a student from a school around here? Well, you'll be glad to know you can get some quality sushi close by. And make it right here. Drop by sometime if you want. Oh, actually, the shop is still under renovation. Sorry.
We are a bookstore, not a sushi restaurant. I'm sorry, he's always like that. The fuck nigga got dementia? Like the fuck? There are so many great shops here. I can't help but swing by. Oh, I'm out here for work right now. I'm not slacking off. Whatever you say, buddy. Guilty conscience. So lively and pretty. Wild duck burger, by the way. Okay. I want to eat some takoyaki. What? Who are you? I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. Sorry. You kind of just did, but it's cool. Ooh, town map. Use the town map to navigate your surroundings and move from one location to another. Visit as many spots in the town as you can, and they'll be added to the map. All right. Well, we're supposed to go back to the dorm, right? There are all kinds of shops here at the Iwatoda Strip Mall. If you're craving delicious food, then head to Wakatsu. There's also Hagakure, a famous ramen shop. You can also find dessert here, and burgers and... Sorry, I guess I'm just going on about food, huh? Guess it's eating time. Just kidding. Wasn't she precious? That uniform. You must be a student at Gekkokan High. That's nice. Do you live in this dorm? Looks like Gekkokan High went through a rough patch a while back, but it's been rebuilt into such a magnificent building. Oh, never mind me. Enjoy your new school semester this spring. Should I go back to the dorm now? Return to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Mitsuru. My fault. How was your first day at school? Oh, it was great.
Yes.
I see. Well, don't hesitate to ask your classmates for help if you need it. Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to keep you here. You've had a long day, so get some rest. Girl, what you got going on over here? It's dangerous to go out on your own at night. Please refrain from doing so. Besides, you must be tired after today. You should make sure to get a good night's rest. Takaba-san. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Just looking around. Well, there's not much to see. You're probably pretty tired after your first day, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early. I'm grown. Do what I want. I'm the daddy. I'm grown. It's the men's room. Enter. I didn't think I'd actually be able to go in. I can feel my mind starting to wander as I wash my hands. Whenever I see cherry blossoms in full bloom, it feels like springtime has finally arrived. This is the women's restroom. Can't help but notice that there's no option for me to enter the women's restroom. In 2024, really, you're gonna tell me that okay, whatever, it's fine. That's reasonable. Vending machine. They have a variety of drinks. Maybe I'll buy some next time. But I ain't got no fucking money for my broke ass. Oh, I didn't think I'd actually be able to come up here. The nameplate says Takaba. Kari doesn't seem to be in her room. Large door. The door is tightly sealed. What's in this room? That's what I'm trying to figure out. The bathroom. Hey, rooftop. There's a notice on the door. Do not open. If open, close it. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz, bitch. Vacant. The Sanada's room. Someone inside. Should I talk to them? Sure, why not? That Mitsuru? Sorry, but I'm busy. Could you come back later? That was worth a shot. He's in there jacking off. All right, let's head to bed. I should go to bed. That boy.
Have you seen the newspapers lately? There's a lot going on.
Sayu!
I know. Severe cases of apathy syndrome.
That's big Sayu, big 14. You already know what's going
No
on.
symptoms prior. It's been quite a topic of discussion. They say it's due to stress, but
Yeah, right. It's gotta be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
you have a one-track mind. Will you be okay out there on your own?
I'm sure he'll manage.
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
You know, Mitsudo, you could get a little practice in as well.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
My fault. I can hear people talking.
Have you heard?
Hey, have you heard the rumor about, what was it again? The bathroom?
Hold up.
That's old news. Besides, it's just a ghost story, not a rumor. Talking about that one girl, right? The second year? She stopped coming to school and just sits around staring at walls all day long. Whenever her mom tries to talk to her, the only thing she says is, "It's coming, it's coming." Is that really how the story goes? Whatever, it's probably all made up anyway. Some disturbing rumors seem to be spreading around the school. First bell has rung.
Okay, time for class.
Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Why him? Been more interested in Toda Kaneko's work lately. His essays are fantastic. He's also a famous haiku poet. Are you not the one developing the lesson plan? Like, this is your curriculum, is it not? Like, you ain't... You couldn't you just... You got it, Toriyumi. Wonder why all this isn't in the textbook. Well, I guess I'll just bring his book next time. Speaking of haiku, they often use words or phrases related to the seasons, but it's easy to get them mixed up. For example, you'd think tasty bamboo shoots and vivid carp steamers would symbolize spring, right? Well, they're actually related to summer. Haiku poets usually refer to seasons based on the lunar calendar, making it fairly complicated. Hey, Iori, are you listening? Here's a question for you. Among these phrases, a rain of flowers, mystical mirage, and vivid carp streamers, which one symbolizes summer? What? Huh? What? Miss Kaede, you were listening, right? Lend a brother a hand. When going about your day-to-day life, you will come across certain actions that require the use of one of these stats: academics, charm, and courage. Social stats can be raised by doing various things around the city or by answering questions correctly in class. Keep an eye out for activities that might help you hone those skills. What phrase symbolizes summer?
Exactly.
Yep, that's right. So you were listening to me after all. By the way, mystical mirage and a rain of flowers represent spring. You know, saying April showers bring May flowers, something like that. Mirage is a natural phenomenon that occurs around late March to early June, and a rain of flowers refers to the spring showers around the time cherry blossoms bloom. It's not literally raining flowers. Make sure you remember all that. Our next topic is... well, you know how much I like to pay attention.
You're a lifesaver. Man,
You seriously saved my bacon, Kaede. Kaokun gave him the answer just now. He must have a good memory or something. I hear my classmates whispering. I've become slightly more popular. Level up! And I'm charming though. Because a nigga handsome and wealthy. You feel me? Like shit. Class has ended for today. I should head back to the dorm. Ibitoda strip mall is bustling with activity in the afternoon. After school, evening.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Not really.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat.
Don't mind if I do. Today drained me.
Apologize for the confusion regarding your accommodations, but it may take a bit longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Not particularly, but who else lives here?
There are only 4 students in this dorm.
That seems like a very small number considering how many floors and how many rooms this dorm has, but I got it. How you stay in business is beyond me.
Kirijo-kun and a 3rd year named Akihiko Sanada-kun.
Sanada-kun.
I hope you all get along. Do you have another question? To welcome you, of course. You don't mind, do you?
No, of course not.
Speaking of which, Takeba-kun, have you seen Kirijo-kun by any chance?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. But it couldn't hurt to come down and say hello. Is there anything else?
I'm good.
Excellent. Here's to a wonderful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm sure you're worn out from all these formalities. You may want to consider going to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm.
Hey, that's a good one, Mr. Kuski.
Because your student.
you're a real charmer, man. And that was clever, yeah. Dickhead. No.
I guess I'll head back to my room too. Like the chairman said, you should get some rest. Transferring schools is a real pain when you're not used to it. Good night.
I should listen to them and go rest in my room.
Hello there.
The fuck going on here? They monitoring the nigga heart rate, his fucking brain waves. They got a camera in the room. Like, what's going on here?
So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's currently fast asleep. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
The fuck is the dark hour?
Come on, what do you say? I can't leave a pretty girl standing around in the cold like this.
What do you think, Mayumi? I mean, I'm cool with it, but if my parents found out...
They don't need to know. Just drop them a text. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
This sucks. I'm serious. I was scared shitless.
Nice story, though.
That was the Bayside Rockers, brought to you by KJ. And that's all for tonight, folks. Tune in again next week, same time, same place.
The program you just heard was sponsored by Kirijo Electronics, bringing the future to you. The time is now 12 a.m.
Uh-oh. Hashtag scary. Hey, yo.
What the?
Brody?
What's happening to me?
I feel like I gotta turn one of the lights off or something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's still sleeping.
I feel like we need like more, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it need a little bit more like ambiance or something, you know what I'm saying?
The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He may be asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Though come to think of it, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
Also, do y'all see the size of them motherfucking speakers on the side of these monitors? Bro, imagine blasting Uzi on them.
I feel kind of bad though, spying on him like this.
As you should. You creep. Yeah. Oh, shuck it, duck it now. Oh, shuck it now.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor.
I bid you adieu, big nose. Feels like I had a strange dream. It's time to go to school. Yo, I'm so sleepy today. Times like these, the best course of action is to sleep during class. That adrenaline rush you get from dozing off right in front of the teacher can really spice up your dreams. Don't sleep in class.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, you take studying pretty seriously, huh? It takes real courage to sleep in class, you know? And again, since I'm not listening to the lecture, I'm pretty much screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ekata.
Now, moving on.
I'm Mr. Ekata. I'll be your classic literature teacher. We'll be learning all about good old Japan through some truly great stories. Exciting, right? Now, some people say classic lit isn't relevant anymore, but oh, are they wrong. The students and the other teachers, they don't know what they're all talking about. Nobody really understands it like they should. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? Stay awake.
Good grief.
Hey, are you even listening to me? Let's wake up, shall we, children? Now, open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might even call it the bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out on me. I force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. It make me more intelligent.
Sup? How's it going? Want to stop somewhere on the way home? I don't know. Maybe grab a bite to eat?
Speaking of, I'm hungry now.
That's right. You're new around here. No worries. I'll show you. It's just around the corner from here. Let's go.
All right, Mario. Let's go.
This is Polonia Mall.
Polonia.
Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we end up coming here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade. Oh yeah, you can rent out CDs too. And there's that club over there. Not that I've ever counted myself.
I assumed as much.
This place may not look like much, but I'm not complaining. Let's check out the CDs first. Oh, whoa, that's new. I gotta try this. Let me show you my mad crane game skills.
You about to take a L. Show.
Damn it!
Called it.
Oh, come on, man. I'm not leaving empty-handed. Dude, I'm gonna look from the side. Yeah, that's it! Yo! One more try. Just one more.
This reminds me of a story I have about Eunice and I going to like this arcade area and there being a machine where we're trying to get. Long story short, I spent like $20 to get something, but it was one of the things where it's like, because y'all know how the machines work, right? They're of course like rigged, right? So it don't matter how good you think you are at a crane game or whatever. The way they work is by the amount of money that's been put into it. Once it meets a certain amount of money, then the game is like, okay, it's okay for somebody to win now. And so I was playing one of those games or machines. I'm trying to get like a certain toy for Eunice. And I spent like maybe like $5 at first, and I was like, all right, well, I'm like $5 in. I'm not about to let somebody else come in, pop in 1 quarter, and then get the one that we wanted. So I was like, you know what? We going until I get it. And I might have spent like $20 to get like a $2 fucking like little minifigure, but it was a fun memory.
Welcome back.
You're pretty late. I don't mean to be overbearing, but please don't make this a regular occurrence. Well, in any case, you look quite tired. Why don't you go to bed early tonight? Maps and shortcuts. L1 will display a map of your current location and shortcuts that will allow you to fast travel. When it's displayed, you can open the town map directly from the shortcut selection screen. Some shortcut destinations, or even the shortcut function itself, may be unavailable in certain situations. Go ahead and make a little quick save. Alright, quickly. Let me see if I missed any notifications or anything like that. I don't think I have, but Xavier, thank you for the 70 months, by the way, if I didn't already read that out loud. I'm gonna try out Tekken. Any tips for a first timer Tekken? Look up FeedyX and watch his videos. He's making a lot of very beginner friendly content. Also, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and say it again. If you guys want to do your boy a huge favor and throw some likes or some retweets on the social post for this stream, that would be greatly appreciated. And of course, again, if you want to get the game for yourself, there's a link that you could click in the tweet and in the pinned comment at the top of this stream. Same thing goes for you guys over in the YouTube chat. Really appreciate you guys. Also, Nightlife Games, thank you again for the $5 super chat. Welcome to GeckoCon High. You're gonna love it here. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will. You know if this game has mini games to play? I have no idea. Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna quickly run to the kitchen to not only grab some water, but also to see if I can grab something I can like snack on, because your boy's getting kind of hungry. Be right back. I'm back. I don't really have anything like quick to like grab and eat, so I low-key might order something. Yo, Takaba-san.
By the way,
Guess there was a dorm mother here once who cooked and stuff, but it's just us students now. Maybe that's why we have such a nice kitchen. Seems like a waste to not use it. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't know that I'd really be able to make good use of it though. And Kirijo-senpai doesn't do stuff like cooking, but I would feel kind of bad if no one ever used it.
Oh, right.
must say, the moon looks quite stunning on this hazy spring night. Though tempting as it may be to spend a night such as this gazing at the sky, I suggest you head to bed early and get some rest. Don't worry, there'll be more full moons. Yeah, I bet you do want me to get the rest. Alright, alright. I should go to bed. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because I haven't gotten used to living here. Just who was that old man from that dream I had last night? And what was that contract all about? Slum Gang.
How is he?
Looks like he's a little worn out. He went to bed without changing out of his uniform.
Be like that sometimes. You ever come home from school and just immediately pass out on your bed? I did that a lot growing up.
Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation.
Like, I definitely came home from school, dropped my backpack on the floor, and just would pass the fuck out immediately. I did that more than my fair share of times.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
Oh, don't look at it like that. The two of you are classmates, right?
Actually, I got a funny story. One time when I was in like, I was still pretty young when this happened. I couldn't have been in more than like the 4th or 5th grade. I came home from school and did that, right? I passed out. You know, I might have gotten home from school at like, I don't know, 2, 3. I forget what time I used to get home from school back then. And I just immediately knock out. And then I wake up at like 7:30ish, right? And so I look at the clock and I'm like, oh fuck, it's 7:30. I'm late for school. My dumbass thinking it's the next day and that it's 7:30 a.m. and not p.m. So I'm like, oh fuck. Yo, Dad, can you take me to school? And he's like, boy, what? I'm like, I'm late. I missed the bus. Can you take me to school? And then nigga start laughing. He was like, nigga, it is dinner time. You already went to school today. I'm like, oh, what? It was 7:30 p.m., not a.m. And I was like, oh, what's for dinner? Also, I don't know how many of you guys have done this, like kind of unrelated, but slightly related. I don't know how many of you guys are like out of high school or college or whatever at this point. But there definitely has been, it's only happened like maybe twice ever, but I definitely have woken up before as an adult and was like, for a split second, I was like, oh fuck, I'm late for school. It's like, nigga, you graduated a few years ago, bro. you don't got the worries no more. But that fucking trauma is still there.
Consider it an opportunity to have someone your own age here. Besides, we need all the help we can get.
I guess that's true, but still.
Command room speaking. Akihiko, what's wrong?
You're not gonna believe it.
Oh, it's time. It's time for some action.
Unfortunately, it's chasing after me right now. I'm almost back. Just letting you know in advance.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman,
So, you strapped,
that's enough
right?
Observation for now. We need to prepare for combat.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko.
Damn.
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
Is it one of them, Sanada-kun?
Yeah, but not an ordinary one.
That boy Sai, know he did his thing in that booth.
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. who led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm going to have you fight.
It's not like I asked it to follow me. What are you waiting for, Takeba? Go!
Okay.
A loud noise woke me up. Should check what's happening outside.
There's no time to explain. We have to get out of here now.
All right, let's go. You said number the word.
To the first floor. We'll leave through the back.
Book it.
Oh, wait.
You just pulled that out of your ass. A sword? She just pulled a whole sword out her ass.
Okay, let's go. All right, we should be safe now.
Takeba, do you read me?
Ooh, why is she all glowy and stuff?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There appears to be more than one enemy. The primary one's lurking somewhere nearby.
What? Let's pull back. What are we gonna do? It's at the front door. Should we go upstairs for now? Let's go.
We have to get to safety. So where exactly is safety? Let's hurry. We're going to the rooftop, I assume? Or not?
It's getting closer. I need to calm down. It's gonna be okay. Getting to safety is our priority now. Sorry. What was that? Don't tell me it got inside.
It sounds like it got inside.
It's getting closer. Keep moving. Hurry. Right. If we go out through here, then... I've locked the door, so we should be safe for now. Huh?
Ooh. Oh, it's time.
No way. That's it. One of the monsters that attacked us. It's a shadow.
It's here.
Wait.
Go on.
Bro, that's all it takes? You don't know what's about to happen. That's so raw.
I am thou.
Thou art I.
From the sea of thy soul I come. I am Orpheus, master of strings.
I want you to put the word out. We up.
Just as we thought.
Yeah, my head would hurt too if I put a bullet through my brain. Bro? Hey, yo. What? Son. Slinko. Damn. Raw. That was great. That was great.
What on earth was that?
Real nigga. That's what you call a real nigga.
Is it over? No! Get away from me!
I need to protect her. You know what time it is.
Those shadows. Did they break off from that other one?
Looks like it. Persona. Blink to the dawn. That's so cold. The monsters are gone.
Are you okay? Oh, come on! Can you hear me? Oh, say something!
It's so good to see you again. You lost consciousness after awakening to your power. Ooh, I see them here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
My head is getting clearer. I can feel someone's presence beside me.
You're awake.
Takaba-san?
How do you feel?
Where am I?
Thank goodness you finally woke up. Oh,
How long has it
this
been?
is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station.
What happened?
The doctor couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted. Hey,
Yeah, pay no attention to the brain damage from the gunshot wound.
back there. But wow, that power of yours was really something.
What were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And that power you used, we call it persona. Don't worry, we'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
So you have one of the persona things too, and you let the new guy handle that by himself while you sat there and watched, being completely useless. Michelle.
I wanted to tell you something.
Ooh, confession?
Kinda relate.
Oh.
do I mean? My dad died in an accident when I was little.
Oh.
And my mom and I aren't exactly on good terms.
Sorry
You're
about
all
that.
alone too, aren't you?
Well, no, you ain't necessarily have to group me in with you, okay? You know what I'm saying? How we know he ain't got no emotion? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no parents. Ain't no one said I was alone. You know what I'm saying? I know.
But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine too. This was a while ago, but there was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group, so I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Not that I was much help. I kinda panicked.
Useless.
That was my first time facing them too.
Oh, well.
You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward.
You know what? If it was your first time, that's fine. We're gonna let it slide. I'm gonna let it rock. I apologize, Shawty. You'll be alright. We're gonna get stronger together, you and I. It's not your fault.
Thanks. Sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time.
I bet.
Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay.
Although I will say, like, I just awoke from, like, to experience what I just experienced and to wake up in a hospital bed confused and like just bewildered and exhausted. And then her first instinct was like, all right, time to trauma dump. Like, bro, I don't even know where the fuck I am right now. My dad died when I was a kid. My mother hates me. I'm all alone in this world, just like you. Like, damn.
They said you could leave once you regain consciousness. So I think you're free to go home.
You couldn't wait till I got out the hospital to tell me that? You could have told me this shit at school or something or in the dorm. I just woke up from a coma.
Oh, welcome back.
I gotta say, I'm so relieved now that you're out of the hospital. See, like, now would have been a good time to start telling me all that. Not when I woke up 30 seconds from the coma in the hospital, but it's fine. Don't push yourself, though. Do you want to get some rest? Don't worry, your room's safe now. Kirijo Senpai said she'll be late today. I guess she's processing some paperwork for you. Hey, try not to overdo it at school tomorrow, okay? I've never been one to overdo it. Just be doing it and doing it and doing it well. You feel me? I should rest for today. Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yo, long time no see. What's up? You have an upset stomach or something? Anyways, I got something to tell you. Aren't you full of energy? Hey, you totally thought I was a pain in the ass just now, didn't you? My bad, I'm just not the same person as I was yesterday. Just forget all about the old Junpei. Anyways, just for always making everything about me, you should cheer up too. After all, you've got a friend in me.
Jeez.
Sheesh, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Huh? You two didn't come to school together even though you're in the same dorm?
Are you stupid or something?
I've heard enough about that. Anyway, Rakao-kun, are you feeling better? Sorry to hit you with this so soon after you've recovered, but the chairman wants to talk to you today. So you sorry about that, but not about the whatever. Head to the dorm after school and come up to the 4th floor. Don't forget, okay? What? Hold up. Why are you being called up by the chairman? What the heck did you do?
It's not like that.
It's nothing serious. Come on, we're gonna be late if we just stand around here talking. Afternoon.
Can we call it a day?
That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. Well, that wraps it up for the Stone Age. Tired of these lessons about fossils. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not exciting enough until then. But it's what I'm paid to do, so here we are. It's not easy being an adult. I always find it very odd growing up having teachers who very clearly do not like kids and or do not like teaching. Because like, I feel like being a teacher is such a thankless job. It's one of those things that by the time I was in high school, I thought a lot to myself, like, who the fuck would ever want to be a teacher? It seems like such a shitty, like rewarding if you're passionate about what you do and you care, right? But in terms of like the pay, the way you get treated, the benefits, everything like that, like being a teacher seems like such an awful job. So like growing up, I would think to myself, and like in high school, I'm like, why the fuck did you become a teacher? If you don't like kids, you don't like teaching, what the fuck are you doing here? Like there's other shit you could do, and it ain't like you did it for the money, because it ain't like you're getting paid all that great. There's other jobs you could be doing that pay just as well, if not better, that I'm sure you could probably go find, but I don't know. But on the other hand, I also understand that like you might think you want to be a teacher until you get in that field and you're like, hey, this is more than I signed up for. Okay, this is not, I didn't think it was gonna be like this. And kids are shitheads, so like I feel it, but it was always just really weird to me. It's like, bro, you chose this profession, like you knew what you were signing up for, and maybe some of them didn't, but it's like you don't seem to like this job at all. And this is one of those jobs I feel like you only get into if you just really have a passion for teaching or wanting to help the youth or guide children and stuff like that. So it was just, I don't know, it was always odd to me. But you notice, right? Growing up as a kid, your favorite teachers were always the ones who made learning fun. They're always the ones who seemed like they actually enjoyed their job. Like the teachers who actually really enjoyed teaching or were passionate about what they were doing, even if sometimes some of them were a little bit too nerdy or too into whatever subject they were teaching, you're like, you know, you respected and appreciated those teachers way more than the motherfuckers who just always had an attitude and felt like they came into work every day hating their job. And like, if you work retail, you know what I'm saying, or some shit, or you work at a fast food restaurant or some shit, I understand hate your job, right? But as a teacher, the fuck you like, you're supposed to love this shit. I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Rikawa-kun. The places where people dump their waste in the Jomon period, what are they called nowadays? Boneyards, middens, hovels. I actually don't know this one. I'm gonna go with... Ah, fuck. It's no use teaching you guys if you're going to get the simplest question wrongs. Correct answer is midden. The word is Scandinavian in origin and means dunghill. News to me, learn something new. Who said Persona ain't educational? No one's ever said that, but I suppose that isn't important here ultimately. I want to get to that age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. The teacher, a big ass weeb.
Hey. Wanna walk home together?
I start some rumors.
Huh? Come on, there's no need to put on a brave face. What if you pass out again on the way home? I feel responsible for that, you know? Let me make it up to you. Come on, let's go.
Shut that, shout A. Shout out E.
Home safe. I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
What's that thing shining on my bed? Twilight fragment. I haven't seen anything like this before. I should hold on to it for now. Oh wait, I hit the 4th floor. Take my ass to bed. Oh, there you are. Come on, they're waiting for you inside.
Ah, there you are. Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that. There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Hey there.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I beg your pardon?
That's a reasonable reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs. Street lights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance of coffins.
I mean, I was really trying not to think or talk about it, but now that you mention it.
Into a different time, that's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like this?
He did nothing wrong, let him rock.
Hurt the other day.
He be alright, he tough.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
This is an interesting way to start the game, because in Persona 5 and 4, the protagonist awakens his persona first, and then as you continue to meet the other characters, they also begin to awaken and unlock their personas. And it's they're all like, oh, what the fuck? But it's everyone here is already, no, we've been out here. We've been fighting shadows. We already got our personas, you know what I'm saying? But, or maybe they don't have personas yet, but they know about them, because Yukari didn't use hers. I assume they have them, but regardless, it's this shit ain't new to them. It's new to us. You know what I mean? It's different from 4 and 5 in that way.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as persona. The power you called upon the other night. Shadows can only be defeated by persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
See.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I'm all in.
I was afraid you'd say no. I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Join SEAS to fight the shadows. I can hear a voice ringing inside my head. Hey!
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond.
He shall be the. Oh, there it is.
To create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
Who you calling fool? Sparkle, sparkle. Ranku up! I feel my inner strength growing. I recall what Igor said about the power of social links.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
This is interesting because I was definitely expecting this game to be more so like, oh, you're going to slowly meet all these different characters throughout the game. And then, you know, you'll add people to your party and you'll, you know, accumulate more social links and stuff. And like the people you can have in your party are going to be interchangeable and stuff. And I didn't really expect to have like these guys at the start. Like I don't know why, but I thought Mitsuru and Akihiko and stuff were characters that would, you know, come along later, not necessarily be like the starting party, but you get them off rip from what I'm assuming based on how this is being set up, which is fine by me because I kind of want them to be here long term. So I was gonna have them on rip. Like that third member, or I guess technically the fourth outside of the MC, right, is yet to be determined. That's going to just depend on, you know, what characters we meet and whatnot. But I'm gonna let you know right now, Akihiko and Mitsuru, they're here permanently. They are here permanently. Anyway, certain terms that have been displayed before messages along with their descriptions can be viewed by opening the menu with triangle, going to system, and selecting dictionary.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off. Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall weekend this meeting? You know, because it's the weekend.
Anyway.
Shall we end? Shall week end? Get it?
Brother.
Hi, how have you been?
Oh, it's you again. And you are?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
It's the end of everything. But
It's the end of the world as we know it.
More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment.
You remember the time?
I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me.
That's creepy.
Okay then. See you later.
Totally not weird at all.
Hey, you in there?
Looks like I slept till nighttime.
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata Senpai's calling for us. Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Wait a minute.
Thanks for coming.
Y'all see the fits? Hold up. Yukari, you looking kind of, ooh. Akihiko looking kind of, ooh. Wait a minute. You see this coat? Oh, these fits is kind of fire. What you talking about? What you mean?
Just a sec. Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here from now on.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential.
I really like Yukari's outfit a lot, actually. That's really cute. Really
He
pretty.
agreed to help out.
Really? You have the potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. Whew. But he said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Do you guys know that?
Oh.
What? Have you not talked to anyone about it? Well, you should know, since you're a Persona user and all. Man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not...
Is it one of your friends in the game? Yes, my friend Sai. So, well, his real name's Alejandro, but you guys probably know him as Sayu, the VTuber. But he voices that character right there in all white. That is Akihiko, voiced by Sayu, aka Alejandro Sai.
Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
Tartar sauce? What?
This nigga.
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
The key.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Yeah, oh, ready to kick some ass? So glad I was invited to join. Plus, the dorm's pretty cozy. But the best part is that we're only ones who can fight these enemies. You seem pretty gung-ho. Well, duh. Who wouldn't be stoked about fighting for justice? Though, to be perfectly honest, I ain't got a single clue what we're supposed to be doing. But I'm sure we'll find out. They did say they'll explain everything.
I'm tired. I was about to fall asleep.
Can I have a minute?
You can have anything you want.
Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you all.
We having that talk already?
That talk. What we talking about?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Damn, doesn't waste any time.
She gets straight to it like it's nothing to it. Yes, I got game like Stewart Scott, fresh out the ESPN shop.
Do I sense some hostility?
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
You okay? School days finally over. They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back.
I like the shoes the MC's got on, actually. It was kind of cold. It was a nice little pair of boots.
Finally made it. Can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already dark out. Been happening a lot lately, though. People jumping onto the tracks. This apathy syndrome thing's getting out of control. It's like the whole world's falling apart. Crap! Everyone else is there already. We better hurry.
Hey,
oh man,
hey.
I'm getting kind of hungry. It's small rocks. So many places to chow down. Plus, they're open late. Speaking of, I heard the ramen joint upstairs has a secret late night menu.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like ever since COVID, there's a lot of places that used to be open late or even open 24 hours that just aren't the case anymore. Like, I feel like everything is closed at like, I guess just normal, regular ass hours now. There's so much shit, especially when it comes to like food and stuff, that like, it's just not open super late anymore. And Really sucks. And I thought eventually it would go back, but it just hasn't. I mean, we're already late, but like I'm also hungry. You know, we'd better hurry to the dorm.
All right, everyone's here.
Heck yeah! Let's get right into it.
Get straight to it like it's nothing to it.
Now, I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun were the only persona users we had, but that number has recently jumped to 5. So here's the plan. Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring Tartarus.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So, I asked this yesterday, but what is that tartar thing again?
That's what happens when you don't brush your teeth.
Tartarus. You seriously haven't seen it, Junpei?
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour, after all.
Only during the dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
The goal of our club, Seize, is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
I don't really get it. Well, you're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain. Sorry I can't give you a better answer. But investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
The bottom line is, we need more information. Everything we encounter there will be a vital clue for us.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority. Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence. I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you persona users.
That's one hell of a responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills. That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa, their nest, huh?
But Senpai, what about your injury?
He'd be straight. He tough.
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us, but won't participate in the exploration.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too confident in that nigga's abilities
What about
either.
you, Mr. Chairman?
I'd rather take my chances with injured Akihiko than Junpei right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Anyway,
I ain't gonna lie.
I can't summon a persona.
Huh? We're here? What's going on? Why are we at school?
Just wait and see. It's almost midnight.
Ooh. Lit. Oh, they got them armbands on? I need one of those.
It's Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Relax, bro. What you yelling for?
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
If we don't know, we'll just have to find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, huh? There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
I know. You don't have to keep reminding me.
So this is Tartarus. In any case, we decide to enter the tower.
Whoa. It's just as crazy on the inside.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place. Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
We'll also need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
That's where I come in.
Leader? Like, the captain of a pirate ship? I'm in! Me! Pick me!
You're in charge.
Yeah.
Wait! Why him? He doesn't look like a captain!
I look much more like a captain than you do. Frankly, you look like a fucking dork.
Calm down. He has experience fighting already.
Kinda, I guess. More than Junpei anyway.
That's true too, but the main reason is far more simple. Junpei, and you too, Takeba. Can either of you summon your persona without difficulty like he can?
Yeah, of course I can!
Me too.
These are shadows we're talking about. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready, leader?
I was born ready.
That's the spirit.
The velvet key in my hand is shining.
What's the matter?
Huh.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering the...
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, you see me just walking through that door?
You look like a zombie.
It's nothing.
Don't tell me you dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game.
Who did that?
Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
You don't seem to see the door.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
Leader.
The entrance to the labyrinth is at the top of the stairs. Whenever you feel ready to start, lead the way. You can open the menu by pressing triangle. Accessing the menu will allow you to view you and your allies' statuses and personas, as well as use skills and items. While exploring Tartarus, you can save at locations where you can change your party. However, you cannot save on the floor you're currently exploring. You can save from the menu or by pressing start. That being said, make a save. Ooh, this screen look good. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, that's cold. Bro, this is great. This is beautiful. I like this a lot. Oh man. Oh, that's dope. This is so sick, man. I love the aesthetic of the Persona games, the menus and like the cut-ins and everything is so dope, bro. So this is Tartarus. Hell yeah. All right, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge. Yeah, I doubt it. Where'd this motorcycle come from? Whose is this?
Hey.
Remember, Takeba and Junpei have no real battle experience. Make sure you back them up. Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine.
All right.
Are you all ready? Let's get it.
So, it's the real deal from here on, huh?
Looks easy to get lost in.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Wait, are you saying you can see this place from all the way out there?
It's my Persona's ability. The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day.
I don't know if it's necessarily going to be the case. Okay. And I'm not asking anyone to answer this. I haven't really been looking at chat that much anyway. But I'm going to be very sad and disappointed if Mitsuru is just like Futaba, where she's never actually part of your party and just provides like external support. If she's not like an actual member that you can fight and play with, I'm going to be so sad.
I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. You'll get the hang of it as you go.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Right. Let's begin.
Yo, Junpei, is that a big enough sword? Holy. What in the Sephiroth is going on here?
Defeat all the shadows on that floor. I'll support you as much as I can, but it's up to you to learn something out there.
Look at the boy. Oh man. Oh man, I'm already in love with this game.
Hold on. There's a shadow up ahead. This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori. Proceed with caution.
Light work, light work.
All right. Let's start by going over how to attack shadows.
Sure thing.
When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The first option is to use your equipped weapon. The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
Attacks and skills. You can choose whether to use an attack or a skill on your enemies. You can attack with whatever weapon you have currently equipped on you. While it doesn't do the most damage, it will not deplete your HP or SP. Launch an attack by selecting the target and pressing X. On the other hand, using a skill will deplete your HP or SP. To use one, press triangle, then select the skill you want to use and target you want to use it on.
What to do?
Okay, looks like I'm up. Here goes. Check this out.
Oh, his persona looks kind of lit. This game, it just oozes so much style, bro. Ah, I love it.
something?
Well done, Iori. Considering it was your first battle, you did well. Takeba too. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to show what you can do.
Got it.
Good. Let's continue exploring. Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat. The battle's about to begin. Everyone, stay focused. All right, next, let's go over a useful approach for defeating enemies. Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Targeting weaknesses is one of the best ways to deal damage. Not only that, it can also knock enemies down. Knocking down an enemy creates an opening, letting you continue your offense.
Weaknesses, huh? Done. I'll show you how it's done.
Wait! Let me handle this one.
You got it.
Point it to my head and pull the trigger.
Uh-huh.
I can do this.
Why she stared down the barrel of her? Like, what? Everyone else, oh, to the side of the dome, you know what I'm saying? She's just like,
You're not so bad yourself, Yuka-tan.
She kind of cold, though. She kind of cold, though.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
Each skill and attack has an affinity, and enemies will have weaknesses towards certain affinities. Attacking an enemy with its weakness will deal more damage than usual. It will also knock down the enemy. When an enemy is down, you'll be able to attack one more time. If you use this extra turn to knock down a different enemy, you can attack one more time again. As long as you keep knocking the enemies down, you'll be able to attack continuously.
What to do?
Well done. You struck the enemy's weakness. Keep that up and finish off the rest.
I'll go with Persona.
Persona. Light work, you know what I'm saying? Level up! We out here with it.
I did it.
Look at you go. I'm proud of you.
Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Totally. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Can you try not being a creep?
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their personas. Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly. I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
Yeah.
The heck? Hey, found some kind of boxy looking thing.
Is that a chest?
Yes, boxes like those seem to be scattered all throughout Tartarus. Sometimes they contain useful items for battle. Seek them out as often as you can.
Oh, sweet. So they're basically like treasure chests.
Essentially.
Hell yeah. Let's bust it open and see what's inside.
Treasure chests in Tartarus contain items, money, and other loot that will make exploration easier. There are many types of treasure chests, each with different contents inside. You especially want to keep an eye out for special items that can only be obtained from treasure chests.
That looks like it'll be useful. It's up to you to decide how to use it.
If you get injured while exploring Tartarus, you can use items and skills to restore HP or SP. Open the triangle menu, select item, and choose a recovery item such as a medicine or life stone, then choose a party member. Skills work in a similar way. Start by opening the menu, select skill, and pick a recovery skill such as Dia, then choose a party member. It's best to prioritize Kaede's HP so that he doesn't faint while exploring. Revival bead, don't mind if I do. Shadow's here.
Shadow detected. Looks like they haven't noticed you yet. Now's your chance. Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make sure you stay out of their field of vision.
You can swing your sword by pressing square while exploring to slash an enemy. Doing so will start combat. Striking the enemy from behind will trigger a chance encounter where you have the advantage at the start of combat. If the enemy attacks you first, a pinch encounter will occur, placing you at a disadvantage. Getting into the habit of initiating chance encounters to gain the upper hand for an easy victory. You can still swing your sword even when there are no enemies present, so you'll be able to practice and test out your sword's range. Bitch. That's so clean. That's so clean.
I'm going to explain a tactic for defeating several enemies at once. First, go ahead and strike an enemy's weakness. I'll keep track of tactical data, such as any enemy weaknesses you've identified. If you ever forget an enemy's affinities, just let me know and I'll get that data for you.
Pressing L1 will allow you to view the affinities of a selected enemy. The different affinities are slash, strike, pierce, fire, ice, electricity, wind, light, and dark. The amount of damage inflicted depends on the enemy's affinity. Affinity has not been used against an enemy yet. If it's unknown, it'll say weak when more damage dealt, knockdown impossible. Resist, damage is halved, nulls, no damage taken. Repel, damage is deflected and inflicted on the one who initiated it. Drain, damage is absorbed by the target and heals them instead.
Alright, now knock down the other one. That's when you perform an all-out attack.
An all-out attack?
It's a maneuver that engages the entire team in a coordinated assault when all enemies have been knocked down. Naturally, the enemy has no way of defending against this. It's one of the most reliable means of attack.
Whoa! That sounds so badass! Let's give it a try right now!
You've knocked down every enemy. You'll get a chance to execute an all-out attack. That will deal significant To execute an all-out attack that will deal significant damage to all enemies. Once an all-out attack is possible, there will be a prompt asking whether or not you want to initiate it. Press circle to cancel and X to perform an all-out attack. Choose wisely depending on the situation. If you are inflicted with a status ailment, or if you are the only one mobile at the time, then an all-out attack cannot be executed. If any party member is inflicted with a status ailment at the time of an all-out attack, they will not be able to join in. This will reduce the amount of damage dealt to enemies.
What to do?
Now, it's time for a full assault.
That's clean. Oh, that's so clean. What do you mean? Shuffle time. After battle is won, shuffle time may occur. During shuffle time, different types of cards formed by the possibilities within your soul will appear. You can choose one of these cards. Each type of card has a different effect. Persona equals acquire new persona. Wand increases experience. Cup activates battle support effects. Sword is obtained a skill card, and coin is obtained money. The more 1-mores you get in battle, the higher chance shuffle time will occur. If you end a battle with an all-out attack, shuffle time will always occur. Alright, and we get a persona. Level up. Let's go, Orpheus. Look at you getting strong.
How'd you like our all-out combo attack, you filthy shadows?
When I saw my opening, it's like my body just knew what to do.
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time. As you grasp the flow of battle, you'll learn to coordinate with each other seamlessly. Let's apply what we've learned so far and continue exploring. I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. Try not to alert the enemy as you move.
Sneak, 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 sneak. I just didn't slash. Whatever, man. I ran up to him, pushed square, and just nothing happened. I don't know if that's my controller acting up or what, but I should have bought a new controller while I was out, because I actually pre-ordered this and I picked it up at my local Best Buy I should have bought a new controller while I was there, because my L3 is actually broken on this as well. And I think the right stick has some stick drift. And I was like, I should just get a new controller. And I wasn't even thinking while I was there. Anyway, if you have multiple personas in your possession, you can use change persona to swap out your equipped persona with another in your stock. Changing personas will also change your stats, affinities, and usable skills based on the persona you switch to. During battle, open the persona submenu to view skills, then press L1 or R1 to change personas. You can also change your equipped persona outside of battle by pressing triangle to open the menu, then navigating to the persona submenu. You can change personas at any time, but in battle you can only do so before taking action that turn. Wait, what?
What to do? Not that.
Am I drunk?
Who's next?
Oh, it wants me to swap. Okay.
Your persona just now. It looks like you really do have a special power.
What to do?
Boo-foo! Bias, fuck you. Ain't I'm clean though? Hey, shuffle time. So shuffle time was in Persona 4 Golden, but it worked pretty differently. Give me the experience.
The enemy has been defeated. Excellent work.
Slight.
Was that?
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure. All right.
Okay, I think this is a good place to stop. There's a device nearby that will teleport you back. Look around for it. There should also be some stairs nearby, but I can't approve any more exploration right now. We'll explore the upper floors next time. One-way teleporters. Occasionally, you will encounter a one-way teleporter in Tartarus that can be used to return to the entrance. Keep in mind that since these teleporters are only one way, you cannot return to the same floor where it was used.
Look, that treasure chest looks different from the one before.
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way. The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to work during the dark hour.
Twilight fragment I found in my room seems to be reacting.
What's that you got there?
I wonder.
That reaction. You have a Twilight fragment with you? Try holding it up to the treasure chest. Locked treasure chests. Special locked treasure chests can be unlocked with Twilight fragments. The amount you need will vary from chest to chest, so you'll want to collect as many as you can. The number of Twilight fragments I have is 1. Using 1 should open it. Snuff Soul.
Not bad.
Ah, I thought that's what that was. That's a Twilight fragment. They can be used on devices throughout Tartarus. You might find more in Tartarus or other locations with traces of shadows. If you come across any going forward, you'll want to take them. Noted.
Looks like you found a teleporter. Now use it to return to the entrance.
Before I do that, anything else around here that I may or may not have missed? Can I? Right, I can see. No, it looks like I got everything. All right, bet. Forgot I have a map for a second. Neon super speed. Should I return to the entrance? Head back.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
It was light work. Not a problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow! I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, why do I feel so exhausted?
'Cause you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yuka-tan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. I have to say though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
By combining my powers with the teams, I was able to stand against the shadows. I sense a strong bond with them. Huh? Rank up! Just like Yukari and Junpei, I feel tired as well. I decided that it would be best to return to my room and rest. I'm exhausted. Let's call it a day, okay? Dude, I can't take it anymore. Starving. Yeah, me too, man. I'm about to order some food. You guys did a great job, but you won't have that shoulder to burden forever. But you won't have to shoulder that burden forever. I'll help you out too, just as soon as this damn injury is healed.
All right.
From now on, you'll be selecting party members to join you in exploring Tartarus. I'll explain in detail some other time. Très bien. You did well today. Now let's head back to the dorm.
Not bad.
Excellent work. I have high hopes for our future expeditions. The dark hour will be ending soon. After returning from Tartarus, the dark hour will end. This will start the next day. Use this time wisely to recuperate for your next expedition. The structure of Tartarus will have changed by your next expedition. Treasure chests you have already found could be rediscovered as well. So returning could be a good idea if you find yourself stuck.
Salut.
Let's finish up here. Does that sound good to you? Call it quits. Alright. Rest up and come prepared for our next expedition.